Hello friends, this is Usman Chayin Physics Maths class. We have a question before us and the question reads, in the circuit diagram above, the ammeter reads a current of 3 ampere when R is 5 ohms and reads 6 ampere when R is 2 ohms. The value of unknown resistance X is dash, and we are looking for the value of the unknown resistance. So let's quickly get started. Now if you look at the circuit very well, you will tend to understand that the R and X, or the resistance in R and the resistance in that X, they are in series arrangement with the current. And if that is true, we need a relationship that we're going to connect the current that runs through the circuit with R1 and R2, considering the first as a R1 and this should be the R2, or rather the first as R while the second one as small r. Okay, so the relationship is very simple. If we consider this as R and this as small r, so we have E will be equal to I into R plus small r. So this will going to be the relationship that we're going to connect the three together. Okay, so if that is the case, we'll now set for the first case. For the first case, let's see what happened. For the first case, we have the current that runs through the circuit happen to be 3 ampere and the resistance is 5 ohms. All right, so we can say that for the first case, the current is 3 ampere and the capital R here is 5 ohms. But remember, our small r is equal to X, and that is what we are calculating. So let's quickly substitute into the equation here. So we have E would be equal to 3 into 5 plus X, close our bracket. We can term this equation 1. All right, so we move down to the second case. The second case, okay, for the second case, you will discover that the current is now 6 ampere when the R is equal to 2 ohms. So the current I is equal to 6 ampere while the R is equal to 2 ohms. Remember, small r is still equal to X. So we substitute into this very equation. Our E will be equal to 6 into 2 plus X, close our bracket. So we can say this should be our equation 2. Now by equating equation 1 and equation 2, we obtain this. Equating equation 1 and equation 2. Now we open this. We have 3 into 5 plus X equal to 6 into 2 plus X. This is what we arrive at. Now we quickly reduce this. 3 here is 1, 3 here is 2. So we're having 1 into 5 plus X equal to 2 into 2 plus X. We close our bracket. Now opening up the bracket, we have 5 plus X is equal to 2 times 2 is 4 plus 2X. It's at this very point that we'll be able to collect the like terms. All right, we'll be able to collect our like terms right away. So we have X minus 2X is equal to 4 minus 5. So this we have minus X equal to minus 1. All right, so negative will cancel out negative. So finally, our X is equal to 1 ohms. This is the value